show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group, and with me, who always says "What's up, guys," is Matt from Galaxy Games 843 and David from Xtreme Vending. Hello, sir. How are you guys?
What's up, guys?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
We're
doing
good.
doing good.
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it is, today's been a crazy day for us. I don't know about you guys. I know that you had an awesome collection, Matt. I just watched your video.
Yes.
I shouldn't say this, but I was driving home and I had it on my dash while I was driving.
So you were listening to it. You were listening to it.
Listening to it. Yeah, I was listening to it. And except when the money comes out, then I always have to glance down and check that out.
Well, you were at a red light anyway, so it's all good.
Right. So that I had to look at that part, but otherwise I was just listening. But nice collection, man. That was awesome. Good one.
Yeah, I was super excited with it. Obviously we've had some better months than others, and this was one of the better months, so can never complain about that.
Good. How about you, David? How was your week so far?
It's been pretty great. I'm real excited to see my sales so far. Usually Monday's really slow, but school's in session, and my sales this week have been pretty good. And then, of course, I got my shop done this last weekend, and I've just been working like crazy getting my stuff in there. And there's been beautiful. We've had some great storms in Arizona. We're finally getting some good rain. And matter of fact, it's funny, Delwig messages me around 9:30, 9 o'clock at night, and I'm halfway asleep. And all of a sudden, I wake up to a big boom, and this lightning went off. And I hear lots of wind, and we had 80-mile-per-hour wind outside. And Delwig lives in a trailer, and I guess he was rocking it last night.
Crazy.
Not by choice, but by Mother Nature's doing.
Right.
And then Mother Nature went after him again. He got a delivery last night of water in the casing, and that's what he was calling me on the phone. And they had a woodpecker go over there and woodpeck his water and drink his water. So,
oh my God,
Mother Nature loves Delwig.
That's crazy.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
Arizona. That's
I've
like
never heard that
Ohio,
story.
right? Only the crazy stuff happens in Arizona. Is that right?
I guess. Well, where he's at in Apache Junction, he had an eventful night. He was going to tell me more about it, but we had the live stream. I told him to tell me about it later.
There you go.
Nice. Well, I also heard while you were on the phone with him before we came on that he forgot that we even had the live stream tonight. So that's very shameful.
He's never misses our live stream. So I think he was just. He's funny because we talk. We're best friends. So Delwig and I've told you guys this before. He would go with me to laser tag. And he always had my back. Because he's a big dude. So if anyone tried to beat me up, he's like right there. He's a hitman.
Nice.
It's your personal bodyguard.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So let's say hi to everybody. It looks like Mulberry Vending was here, the first one tonight with the smiley face. She was in before anybody else with the comments. So good evening, Mulberry Vending. How are you? Waco's Car Wash channel, Elevators and More is here tonight. Welcome. So we got Steve, Larry's Treasure, White Tiger Vending's here.
Wow, we got a lot of
what's
those.
up?
We got Drex with the Avengers calling that out again. I love that name.
Oh, there
I
he
love
is.
that.
Yep, I see that.
I think that's so awesome.
Anthony Hastings is here. What's up, suckers? How you doing, man?
What's up, suckers?
I haven't heard that forever. That's like when I went to school. We used to say that. That's an old. He must be old like me. I don't know how old he is.
Can you dig it?
Yeah, can you dig? So you and me, I know me and Matt, or Matt and I are about the same age. So I don't know how old Anthony's, but he's probably right around there with us.
Probably, if he knows some of those quotes.
Yeah. So Delwig says that a woodpecker, what do you say? Packed the lids open on 10. Geez, they got into 10 bottles of water. I never heard of a woodpecker doing that before.
Thirsty birds.
That's the craziest thing.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, man. Poor guy.
That's
it's
nuts.
funny. It was to him though. Like, this is Delwig's luck. Delwig always has the strangest bad luck. I feel like it's Donald Duck who ends up with all the bad luck. No one but Donald Duck, but only it's Delwig.
So you did some 1 month collections this week, Matt.
I did.
And I know that, and then you David, I know I didn't even get to talk to you much this week yet. That you've been out busy, helping out Delwig with some of his locations and doing a bunch of stuff this week. Um, we, I had collections all on Monday, and then we've been basically reaching out to a lot of places, and we're trying to expand our route to another area. And so I've been on the computer and on the phone the past couple days, and so that's what I've been working on. So we've been trying to build and get more locations, and we've got a few people near us that we don't want to kind of infringe too much on everybody that's around us, so we're kind of trying to expand a little bit further out and then give everybody a little piece of the pie around us, because a lot of the people around us are ordering the machines, which is cool. So we're gonna have a lot of nice vendors around here, which is really awesome. So somebody says I'm glitching. Am I glitching?
You sounded a little choppy to me for a minute, but now you seem okay.
I don't know. I know it's really hot here today, so maybe maybe something's going on with it.
Maybe your equipment is overheating. I don't know.
Maybe. Let me turn off this other extra. Usually I have YouTube going at the same time over there, so I can make sure that we're still up. But we don't need that, so I'll turn that off, and maybe that'll free up some bandwidth. I also know Sam's gaming in the other room, so he's on Call of Duty, I think, or something tonight, and
so Sam's using up your bandwidth.
Yeah, I think he is, because it's either I don't know what he's playing, but I know I can hear him in there shouting, so I know he's playing with something. So
long as he's not camping over there, right?
Not him, man. He's a run and gunner. He doesn't screw around. So I promised him tonight when I got off the stream that we would play.
There you go.
So we're gonna play some Call of Duty tonight. Oh, we got our first super chat.
Boom.
Read it. Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators and More says, "You ready for another Sunday Night Football? Dallas Cowboys won last week against the Giants, 40-0."
Yeah, I did watch that game, and I got to say, it was kind of a snoozer. I mean, the Giants might as well have just stood on the sidelines.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Pretty much what they did.
I was doing a collection that day, so I didn't get to watch. So
same. We had a busy weekend too, because Amelia's got cheer and all that kind of stuff. So we were running around all weekend. So it was a really busy weekend for us too. So, but anyways, so we have another special guest tonight coming up towards the end of our broadcast. We have another. What do we call it? I don't even remember what we called it last time. What do we call it again?
You came up with the name. It was a great name. Does anyone know in the chat?
I got it.
Vendor Spotlight.
Vendor Spotlight. So we're doing another vendors. I need to make like a little reel or something. That'd be kind of cool. I'll do a reel.
Yeah.
But we have a Vendor Spotlight tonight at the end of our broadcast. We'll be bringing somebody on. If any of you that we know in the vending world that has been on before, if you want to join us and hang out with us, let us know. Send us a message, and we'll send you the link, and you can join us and come hang out with everybody. What did you see going on this week in the Discord that interests you guys?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been as active in Discord this week. I've been really busy at work this week, so that hasn't been as easy a thing for me this week.
I've just noticed that there's a lot of new people in there, and there's a lot of.
I have seen a lot of new names.
We did grow quite a bit this last weekend.
I was wondering can you look up our numbers, or is that something Delwig has to do for us?
Delwig's probably faster because I'm on the stream. He could probably look it up for us. Or is it just is it me, Del, that has to look it up? It might just be the owner of the Discord. But we did grow quite a bit. We broke 3,000 big time. One thing that happened on the Discord that I was noticing today is a lot of people did get their shipment in for their raining machines, which is really cool. Nice. And then last week there was earlier this week also there was other people that were getting their machines. I haven't checked the channel to see if there's any issues or anything. Hopefully no issues, of course. And then, of course, we opened up an IAPA channel for 2023. So those who wanted to start talking about their plans and try to plan ahead for IAPA, there is a channel over there where you can discuss with other vendors, and maybe we can do like a meet and greet. I'm still trying really hard. It's not 100% sure, but I had a doctor's appointment scheduled on during November 13th, and I'm going to try to postpone that and stuff so I can still, because I really want to try to come to IAPA somehow. Nice. I want to go to Disney World with my wife because my 10-year anniversary. Then I want to go to IAPA and see all you wonderful people again. So, you know, it'd be
And I
fun.
know Eli from Quick Plan and I were actually working on some of the planning for it today. So there's going to be
nice.
a lot of cool things. We're trying to figure out accommodations right now because I think with IAPA there's not like a designated hotel, kind of like there is with the NBVA. So you're kind of on your own with finding what's going to work for you. So we were looking at some places like that today and talking about the dates and all that stuff. So that's going to be more news to come soon, pretty soon.
Nice.
What about you, Jonathan?
Delwig says 2,300. So for me on the Discord, I actually got 6 orders this week for
Oh,
machines.
nice.
So that's how I knew there was so much activity, because I was checking in, but I wasn't realizing like how many new people. And then I saw the AZ Amusements channel, and a lot of people asked questions in there, and I haven't been in there in, gosh, almost a couple weeks probably. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's all these questions I need to answer. So I went in there and answered some questions, and some people were like, I want machines, and we've got 2 containers coming, and we're running low on minis. We're almost out of minis. We got a couple cube factories left, and then we got everything coming in like 20 days. So there's a whole giant shipment of tons of stuff coming. So everybody was just kind of gobbling up what was left of the minis. There's still, I think we have about 20 or something more minis left. But it's been a busy week for us for machines. So it's been really good. And then it's kind of fun. I mean, I really enjoy talking to new people, you know, and
Yeah, of course.
answering questions and stuff, and seeing how excited they get. Because I still remember, I mean, it hasn't been that long for us when we first got our machines, and how exciting it is, and what to get. And so there's one guy today was messaging me, and he ordered this morning. We had it shipped out this afternoon, and he was so excited, and he's like, now I got to find out plush. And then he got on like Alibaba, and he's messaging me. He's like, man, there's a lot of stuff. But I'm like, yeah.
It's kind of overwhelming too. I know, I get out there, I get shopping, I'm like, oh, I want everything, and then I don't buy anything because I get so overwhelmed, you know?
Totally. So we have a question I'm going to get to here in a minute, and then about IAPA, since we're still kind of on that subject.
Yeah.
Anthony said he's gonna send you some hotel deals. Matt.
Cool. Sounds good.
And then yeah, people are excited about the business. Okay, so let's go back to this question. It's a NIAX question.
Yeah.
From Tyler, and he wants us to break down the cost of running NIAX, processing, and monthly fees and all that. So who wants to take it?
Well,
I can actually post possibly one of my bills, weekly bills, on the Discord. Are you in the Discord, Tyler? I'll put that up there. I'll just want to take away some personal information. But go ahead, Matt. This is
I was just going to say it's actually really easy. So there's 2 options for monthly fees for NIAX. Now this is a per reader fee. So depending on how many readers you have will determine how many of these fees you get. But for me, I have the service with inventory on all my readers. And basically the service without inventory is $7.99 a month. With inventory, it's $9.99 per month. So that $2, totally worth it. So you can manage your inventory inside your machines. Now, of course, we also charge that extra 10 cents per transaction, which covers any processing fees. So really all I pay is the $9.99 a month per reader.
Yeah. So we pay the $7.99 on our, because we're still using Cantaloupe for our full line vending machines. So we don't need the inventory part of it. So we pay $7.99 a month, and then we charge a 10-cent fee for every transaction, just like you. So we don't pay those either. So that's what it costs us. And then so that kind of breaks it down for you. And then you got to buy the reader, which they're $360, and depending on if you have the Galaxy Games 843 code,
save more money.
You save more money on the website when you order those. So use that code and save yourself some money. And Garrett has a question. He said, is it $9.99 per reader? Yes, sir, it is. So
correct.
It's $9.99 per reader with inventory. Without, it's $7.99.
So and depending on what kind of machine you have, you like Jonathan said, you might not need the inventory. Like, I'm using them mainly for full line, but as I'm branching out and moving towards the whole amusement part of it, I may not need the inventory for claw machines.
Right. So you do the inventory with it, even though you still use the what's the name of that software you use?
Vensoft.
Thank you. I couldn't
Yeah.
think of it.
Yeah,
So you
because
do both.
basically, I use the two pieces of software between the Nyax app and Vensoft together. You can actually integrate them, but it's not as perfect of an integration as you might think. So, long story short, it'll track your sales totals from your machines, but it doesn't track your inventory. The one doesn't communicate the other for inventory. So basically, what I do is when I'm going to service one of my machines, I'll pull up my Nyax app and I'll see what what all the inventory is, how many items are of each item are in the machine. I'll pre-kit. I'll go to the machine. I'll stock it. I'll fill it and do all that stuff. Update the Nyax app, and then I'll manually update Vensoft.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Garrett says, I only have drink and snack machines, so I'll need the inventory management. Yep. So you will need that.
Yeah, you
and
definitely need that.
Vensoft also, if you want to use that, which Matt uses and he really likes.
Yeah, I mean, like they, they you can print out these cool sheets. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's this is like my inventory sheet. And if you don't like dealing with paper, there's also a mobile app too. I like the paper because I don't want to wait for load times because it's actually web based, so it can be a little bit of a load time. And I just want to be able to make my notes and make any changes and just go. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait.
Right. So we use the Pico Minis from Cantaloupe, and we've had really good luck with those. And everything is done on your phone, and basically it's in we use Macs Apple, so you have to use Safari. But basically, we update our inventory right on our phone. But you do need internet. So like at a couple of our locations, they actually allow us to use their Wi-Fi so we can do it on the spot. But when we first started, it was like you had to run over near the window and hold your phone over there and do your inventory.
That's hilarious.
But that was how we kind of started. But they were like, do you need internet? We're like, yeah. And they're like, okay. So we kind of got good. But we like using that so we don't have to do, the sheet like you do. But and I like the reports, and I'm sure they're similar to what Vensoft is, but you can do so much more stuff with Vensoft.
Yeah, and for the record, I could do everything on my phone. I just choose not to.
Right.
There is the option to do so.
Yeah. So David, you got a question here. Big one. You
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, I was just uploading that my sample of my Nyax payment or whatever.
There you go. Answer the question.
Okay, I gotta get back to what's the question?
The question is, when's the next video, David? And how's the mini cut doing?
The mini cut, I still haven't got that place yet because I'm in the works of getting another mall location. And so this location is supposed to be an even busier mall location. And if it works out, I really want to put my mini cut in there because it'll be a really good spot.
Absolutely.
And then my next video, I actually do have it recorded. I got a recording part of me calling up Jonathan Howard. He didn't even know he was in the video. He's in the video.
For what?
I didn't ask
What
for I recorded our conversations, and I didn't even tell you.
Uh-oh.
For
Oh,
a
really?
certain part. Yeah.
That's illegal in the
You're
state
in
of
it.
California, isn't it?
I'm sure, Jonathan, can I have permission to use your voice?
That's fine. You can.
Okay, now it's legal.
Now you're good. Now you're good.
Yeah. He doesn't even know that he's
Hey, look
in
at
it.
that. Jonathan steps away as the super chat comes in. There he comes
Sorry.
back.
I have a fan blowing on me and it was too much, so I had to turn it. Okay. Boy, it's hot here today, man. Oh, look at Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators and More for $10 super
Yeah.
chat. That's awesome. Thank you. How much you all paying for gas? We're paying $3. Jeez, I wish.
That's
$3.13.
It's $3.49 in South Carolina right now. I'm sure it's way more in California.
$4.30, I think, here right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, come to California and down south. It's even.
I think in Arizona we're way higher than that. I drove by. I don't gas up anymore, but I look at prices all the time.
Mhm.
I saw some at $4.75 a gallon, almost
Nuts.
$5
That's
again.
nuts.
That's just regular.
Yeah, so I don't know where Garrett is. He's around the same price we are. I think it was $4.35 a couple days ago when I went to go there. So Houston's $3.99. Yeah, everybody's super high. So and we're in Northern California, so it's a little less. Where we are, we're down like in the Bay Area and stuff. I mean, you're really gonna pay for it there. So it's really pricey.
Man, I'm surprised people are still in the $3 mark, man.
Here's a good one. Albert's in Stockton. It's $5 a gallon.
$5 a gallon.
There you go. That's where we're at.
They really want those electric cars in California, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, that's why it's so big here right now.
Yeah.
Because I mean, and then PG&E, who does our power, like they give you rebates. So and then you get $7,500 back when you buy a car here. So, I mean, you're saving all kinds of money on your taxes and stuff when you buy an electric car. So it's really smart here. David's a smart one. He's been doing it for a while, so he's probably saved more money than all of us together. Because
I did my math. You guys, I save about $1,200 to $1,500 a month in gas
Nice.
driving my electric vehicle. So that's like my car payment. So
we would probably we're at least a little over half of that, I think, right now, with because we have a little over half of what your locations are. So we're about the same. I mean, we paid it's about $600 a month of gas. So I mean,
yeah,
you're right. I mean, it's pricey. So if you guys are looking and getting in this business, then start putting some money or building up your credit to get yourself an electric car, because it does save you a lot of money. That's the one bummer, I think, that it's too bad you can't. Oh, we lost David.
Where'd he go? He just disappeared.
Man. I don't know. Let me take
He
him
just
off.
pieced out. Maybe his electric went out.
Power went out. He didn't pay his electric bill, but he charges his car. That's funny.
I don't know.
That's
But
funny.
I think this is now a good time to talk about a couple things. First and foremost,
Let me get
smash the
words.
like button, guys.
Yes.
Help out the live stream. So give it a like. I see we've got 45 people watching and only 20 likes so far.
And I liked it, so that's their
I liked
bad.
it too. So that means that two of us, there's only 18 actual regular likes out there.
Man.
Maybe 17. Who knows? So there we go. We just got one more like. Thanks for that, guys. Keep those thumbs ups coming in. And let's talk about the giveaway. As you know, we're giving away a Cube Factory claw machine. You want to put it up on the screen?
I'm putting it up right now. Hold on.
He wasn't ready. I caught him off guard.
Yeah. I'm getting
And David is coming back in as we're
there.
doing
He is.
that
There he
too.
is. Hold on. Oh, there he is. He's going to start focusing here in a second. There he
David,
is. Hi.
David,
What'd you do?
tell us your electric went out.
no. Last night it did though, because that storm we had when the Delwig was shaking. That was funny. My power went out for 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, I accidentally. So I'm trying to organize my tabs. So because I'm trying to watch the the YouTube channel.
And he clicked off
I
the live
wanted-
stream. He
and
closed
I
it.
clicked off the live stream and closed
I
out.
was
Trying to
worried
go
'cause it's
between the
pretty
channels.
He was
I'm
like,
at
"That's
it.
enough live streaming for tonight."
There we go. All right.
All right, so let's talk about the giveaway one more time. So, as you know, we're giving away a Cube Factory claw machine, and we are officially less than 1 month away. October 11th is going to be the giveaway dates. Take a look at your screen, guys. This is the Cube Factory from azamusements.com. Working together with myself, Galaxy Games 843, the Howard Hospitality Group, Xtreme Vending, and Quick Play to give you this Cube Factory claw machine. Take a look at this, guys. It is 32 by 31 by 37. And you're going to win it for free. One of you out there, all you need to do is fill out a simple form on our Discord server. And if you don't know how to do that, all the information is located in the description of this live stream. So again, we're going to give it away on October 11th, which is just under a month away. So make sure you guys get signed up.
Dang, that's awesome.
Nice.
Nice job, Matt.
So
Thank you.
professional.
That was awesome. Well, you got the deep voice, so it sounds natural.
Yeah.
It's like you're
I may have
born
done
to
an
be
out or two
announcer.
in the past.
Any idea how many entries we're at?
I do. 240.
So you've got a 1 in 240 chance right now out there
That's
if you've signed
so
up.
crazy.
That is so crazy.
Oh my god.
And we
That's
only
awesome.
got what 1 month left. You said 28 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Crazy.
So
I could use that
Andrew
claw
said
machine.
that he made some mini wrap designs for the Mega Minis.
I saw that in the Discord today with all those different designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that.
What channel did you put it in?
It was
Was
in
it
general.
general?
Yeah, it was in general.
Okay, I've been working all day, so I haven't even been on the Discord. Can you at me with that in the? Oh, whoa, wait, never mind. Oh, no way! I do like that.
Yeah,
a
they're pretty
lot.
cool looking,
Yeah.
aren't they?
He has some cool ones.
Jeez,
So Garrett wants to
I
know
love it.
if each of us, if we do this full time or do we have regular jobs as well?
The undersea one.
So
Yeah, we
David,
should
you want to go
pin
first?
this. Yes, this is full time for me. This is what I do for my life. For the past year and a half now, it's been really wonderful.
He is a full-time vendor.
Yes,
Claw
full-time
machines.
vendor.
Sorry, I'm looking at this art and it's just so beautiful.
He's mesmerized over there.
Matt, how about you?
For me, I have a regular job until the vending thing gets bigger or the YouTube thing gets bigger. Regular job for me.
Yeah. So I have our business, and then I have a regular job too. So that I do basically part-time. So I do them both kind of part-time. So we lost him again.
There he goes again.
I don't know what he keeps. What are you doing? Stop.
He's playing the hokey pokey.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that wasn't me this time. That was
Okay.
the internet crashing.
Okay.
So I switched over to my second internet. You know, the country internet. Did you guys hear what I said though about whether I'm full time or not?
Yes.
Yes, we got you.
Okay.
When do you get your gamer minis, David? The new design.
They're in port. So I actually got a text message from the transporter people. They said that they're going to be sending it out to me soon. So hopefully I'll get them soon. Does anyone have their gamer minis in yet that ordered? I'm so excited to see one. I can't
That's what
wait.
I want to see.
I know.
I
wanna
have
see
a
one in
video
person.
idea, and if I can do it, it'll probably be really cringy. I already called Delwig about it, and I should tell you, Jonathan, my plan. I don't want to spoil it on the Discord or on the live stream what my plan is because it's always cringy what I do.
Okay. Secrets.
Hey, you had a super
Got
chat come in. Super chat from Thomas Candy.
There we go. $5
There it
super
is.
chat. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Just shouting out for good positive vibes for the rest of the week from Gunslinger Vending.
Thanks,
was wondering-
Thomas.
Thanks.
Very cool. Thank you, Thomas. It's nice to see some of the people that you don't normally see on the live stream actually here.
Yes.
It's nice to see new faces
And
it's nice to get
interacting
new
too.
questions.
That's the bonus part is the interaction
Yes.
for sure.
So if you guys have questions, any questions, please post them and we will do our best to get to them. I see a lot of like highs and stuff like that, and we can highlight those too. But we really want to be able to do, a lot of the good questions, and so we can answer people that may not got their answers in the Discord or that kind of stuff. So
And also too, guys, sometimes we get behind on the comments. So if you see that we missed your comment or your question, or it's really important, you want to make sure it gets addressed, post it more than once.
yeah. So Kateri and Austin B both want to know what kind of job you got, Matt.
I am in call center management, remote call center management.
So does everybody know what that means? It means he manages call centers because he's important. That's what it means, right?
Sure.
He is the boss of the bosses of the people of the call centers. Which is
Like a
awesome.
boss.
Like a boss. And then I actually work just part-time for AZ Amusements, helping them out with machines and stuff like that. And then I have an Amazon business that I do on the side. That's my little kind of side hustle, like hobby thing that I do, which I love, and I do really well at it, and I like it. So those are the two kind of jobs that I have. And then I do the business. So mostly it's the business and the AZ Amusements thing. And then the other thing is just kind of like on my own time. But I really enjoy all the things that I do, and it makes it kind of fun. So, but yeah. So, okay, here's another question from Smile E. Wants to know, how long do you guys think you should wait before calling a location and asking if their manager said yes? So,
I'm not sure I understand the question.
yeah, so if you, I'm guessing they went in and then they said the manager would let them know whether or not it's a yes or no. Probably next time I would find out when you can come back. So I would say, hey, they say, well, we'll let you know. Say, well, when can I come back and find out? Or is there a good time for me to come back and find out? But I wouldn't wait any longer than a week.
Yeah,
I'd go back.
A week would be a realistic number, I would think.
Yeah, when it's top of mind, because you want to keep yourself. What are you going to say, David? I'm sorry.
I was going to say I agree with that too, but sometimes if you wait a week after that point, if you don't see them, then I become annoying and pester them, and then they ask why. Oh, wow, you're really persistent. I let them know I'm just a very active vendor. That's the kind of service you'll get when you get me, is you'll see me all the time.
Yeah.
I won't be a stranger, and that's how I counter that, because they think I'm annoying at first. But I let them know that I'm just, and then they're like, "Oh, you are, and then they let me in, and then they like me a lot. So because I want to know the answer. I don't like being. This is not dating. Just be mature and tell me yes or no. Don't lead me on.
I'll give you guys a good example. Is that for the past 6 days, all I've been doing is because I haven't had a chance because Amelia's been in cheer and they're in school, so we haven't been able to go out and get locations. But we have machines that need to go out, so we got to get locations. And we're trying to expand to this other area, but the area is like 45 minutes from our house. So in order for us to go and like hunt for locations there, I mean, it's an all day thing. It's going to take us an hour to get there, and then probably 3 or 4 hours of hunting plus lunch and whatever. So I decided that I was going to send emails to all these places with photos and like a really nice email that I typed up. And I've gotten hardly any response whatsoever. And so I can't
really
tell you.
easy to ignore an email.
Yeah, and it's easy to. I did Facebook Messenger. I've done emails. We're pretty established now, where people kind of know our machines, or they've seen them, or we have our own YouTube channel, which I link in there, and still nothing. So I can't tell you how important it is to go into these places and put your face in front of them and talk to them, because every time, 99% of the time when Amelia goes into a location, or Sam, and they talk to the people, they get a location. But I must have sent probably 80 emails this week. That's how long I've been at it, and I've gotten one response from somebody saying, "Well, we're not really interested this time." But that was it. And it's like, there's an email that Amelia and Sam and I wrote together, like kind of like from them, that says, we're doing this business because it is their business. And so, even for people not to respond to an 11-year-old and a 14-year-old that have, put the time in to send this email and the photos and nothing. So go in there in person and talk to these people, and then go back and show them like how important it is to you. Like, don't wait a long time. You don't have to, go back in a couple days and say, okay, well, I'll come back in 2 more days. Or, like David said, go till they're tired of you, but at least they know you're serious. At least they know that you're all about it. And so, I don't know. I just couldn't believe like how little response I got from people that own businesses when you have little kids or whatever that really want to do the same thing, and got nothing.
I've tried doing that too. And email, you can't tell that somebody's read it, but like Facebook Messenger, you can see when they've read your message.
Oh, yeah.
Or just straight up ignoring you.
Yep.
Right?
Flat out.
Fun.
And like no comment. And
Yep.
It even says, like as soon as you send a few of them, it's like immediately you get a response. We'll get right back to you.
Well, that's an automated response.
Yeah, I know. But like it's the fact that like it's important to them, that people contact them, you think, and nothing. So, and so, definitely go in and go see the people. That's just my 2 cents. I've gotten nowhere where Amelia and Sam get everywhere in a matter of 15, 20 minutes. So anyways, but yeah, so let's see, where are we at here? Question for Full Line says, how closely do you adhere to the best buy dates and remove products as expired right away?
As soon as I see it, because if you don't, your locations are going to let you know.
Yep. And you don't want, the last thing you want is somebody buying something that is expired.
And keep in mind too, nobody's perfect. You're going to make a mistake. You're going to miss one here and there. It happens. But when you notice they're expired or beyond their best buy date, pull them.
I'm laughing because I got in trouble for this the other day for my wife, because she's been doing the Full Line, as you guys saw in the videos, and there was a lot of expired stuff in the machine, and she was not happy. So that's why I'm laughing, because I got read the riot act on that one.
I know someone else who was the same way. Not going to name any names.
She let me have it pretty good. Ryan wants to know when we're going to do another, looks like probably Meet the Industry. I'm trying to get Kevin still. And then I've got, we had to put a couple of them on hold. I got All-Star and Flatline that I'm going to be doing. So I've got some coming up, but it's hard because it really takes about 2 hours to do, like all in all, and to get somebody in front of their computer for 2 hours, and the same with me. That's quite a bit of time. Then I got to edit it and all that stuff too. But just to get the initial interview done it takes a little bit of work just to get people to commit to 2 hours. So I'm working on it. So Randy wants to know, if you set up an arcade, you guys, would you do cash, coins, or tokens?
I would do cash, coins, and credit cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do too. Credit cards too. I like Galaxy Games' answer.
I mean, there's a I know why arcades do tokens, or why. I mean, they don't really do tokens anymore, but they use the swipe cards now.
Right.
And one of the main reasons why they do that is, number one, so they can keep all their actual cash in one place, just in the change machine. But another reason is, so let's say you put $20 into the change machine, you get all your tokens out, or you load $20 onto your swipe card. You're going to spend all of that money at the arcade. You can't take it and spend it anywhere else, right? So you're going to use it there. And if you don't use it that day, you're going to come back and use it another time. And that's why they do that. Plus, too, like, especially with the swipe cards, you don't even realize how much money you're spending. Like, when we go and we play Fast and the Furious,
Yeah.
right? I don't know how much I'm spending on that game, but I'm telling you, it's expensive, right? It's probably at least a couple dollars. It's so much fun. But yes,
Yeah.
if I load $50 on my game card and I get, I don't know how much it's actually costing me to play that game, because, when they load the points or chips or whatever they call them on your card, it's not money, it's not dollars. It's not points or chips or something, but not dollars. So you don't know how much you're spending, and therefore you spend more.
I always try to do the math in my head, and I'm like, okay, well, this one costs us 20 points. What's that equal with Dave and Buster's, And I always do the math and start dividing, and I hate division, but I do it, and eventually I figure it out. But it's funny. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Austin B wants to know if you guys ever taken out a business loan.
yes,
I have not.
I've done a credit card.
We did.
Well, not business loan, but a credit card.
How we got started was the financing from candymachines.com. So that's how we got our first claw machines, and candy machines was from them. We did the basically the financing. They had the 12-month no interest financing. So that's sort of a loan, I guess, but it's more like a financing, but
Yeah.
same idea.
Yeah.
But that's how we got started, and we got our claw machines and paid it off really quick. We paid it back, I think, within 4 months or something like that. So it's definitely worth it to take advantage of things like that, because they are awesome, especially with claw machines. So Love for Claw Machines said, Jonathan, you promised to tell me how many claw machines I got. I don't know what that means.
Last week, we were asked how big the route was, or Love Claw, she asked you how many claw machines that you had, and you had to think about
how
it.
many
Remember?
I've got. Oh.
Yeah. Did you ever do the math?
No.
Nope.
I'll get sorry, I totally forgot. I'll have to think about it.
Of course.
I think altogether we're close to about 70 of all of our machines, because we were just doing some tax stuff, and I had to get them a bunch of stuff, and I was somewhat counting it, and we were right around that area. So we're about there, but that's including vending machines too.
Mhm.
So that's not just claw machines. So I'd have to figure out, maybe 70. I don't know. I have to figure it out, but that's about where we're at, right around there. Sorry about that, Love for Claw Machines. I totally forgot about that. Let's see. If I was to buy 10 machines and 10 NIACs, can I start the NIAC service when I place them, or do I have to pay even though it's not on location?
So I think you can specify whether it's active or non-active at the time. You can basically let NIACs know when it's time to activate each device. And it's not an all or nothing thing. You can definitely have some active and have some non-active. That works too if you pull a machine off location.
Yeah, and it's only $7.99, so it's not really that bad if you have to go an extra month.
Yep.
What'd you say, David?
And make sure you use that discount code, Galaxy.
Yeah, if you're going to order 10 NIACs credit card readers, use the code. You'll save a bunch of money.
Yeah, you will. I've saved enough money to buy 2 claw machines.
Mm-hmm.
So Smiley, I understand you're answering the question that we had for you before. Don't ever go and actually ask for the manager or the owner, and then if they're not there, then wait till they're there. So ask when they're going to be there. So is the manager going to be back tonight, or is the owner going to be back? But always, if you can talk to the owner, that's the best. But no employee is going to pass a message on to a manager or owner. It doesn't happen very often. So I would make sure that you ask for that person next time you go in. You want somebody that has some authority to make a decision, because otherwise I don't know. I would just go back, and if the manager's not there, then ask them when they're going to be there, or try to get the owner first. So, but yeah, that's a hard one, because I really feel like you're going to go in and the manager's going to be there, and then like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I just know that that's probably what's going to happen, because nobody ever talked to the manager about what you're doing, and it's not really important to them. You know what I mean? Like it is to you. So go to the top.
Have you guys ever thought about maybe offering an incentive to an employee if like, let's say you can't get a hold of the manager, you like for whatever reason you just can't do it, and you need someone to approach the owner or the manager? Have you thought about offering like a finder's fee or something like that?
I've never done it. People have talked about it. They talked about it at MBVA. Remember, that was one of the little things they talked about, was like, give Joe $100 to talk to, to get you into a location or something.
I would preface it on, if I get a machine in here, I'll give you $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that kind of thing. I'm not just going to give you $100 for you to not ask.
Yeah. So Tyler had a question. He said, what quantity do you think is best to order in Mega Mini to get shipping down? How many do you order at a time, David, most of the time?
What's the lowest? I get comfortable. I started out with like 4 when I first, or actually I started off with 2, but I ordered a bunch of minis. But then 4 is always comfortable. But honestly, if I now do 10 at a time. I think 10 is a great number, just because it lets Rainy know that you're a little bit more serious. It knocks you down to a little bit lower for shipping, and the more you order, the less you pay with Rainy. And I've said this in other live streams. If you constantly order with Rainy, she'll keep knocking you into another tier, and pretty soon the machines get down to like $480 a machine plus shipping, and that includes the bill acceptor and everything.
Yeah,
so it gets really cheap. Like this last order of 10, I purchased it. Now I live in Arizona, so if you live further to the central states, it could be a little bit more costly. But I paid on average $570 a machine this last batch that I ordered, because I'm in a high tier of being a consistent customer.
And that's including shipping too, isn't it?
That's shipped to my door. Yeah, Mega Minis are less than $600 now for me.
That's so awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got another super chat from Waco's Car Wash Channels, Elevators and More, $5. He said, did you know that Bob Barker passed away?
Oh.
Unfortunately, we did.
The price is
I didn't know that.
He was 99. He was the closest to a 100 without going over.
Yeah.
oh no, that's so mean, guys.
That was one of the comments, guys. I'm just saying one of the comments.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, 99. Almost got the 100. That's the 10,000 bonus or whatever.
Right. There you go. Like Sean said, prefer to go in and meet with the owners, because it's harder to say no in person.
Yep, for sure.
100%. So, and I would rather have Brent.
Did I just see another super chat from Waco?
I don't know. Let me see.
Looks like there is.
Oh yeah, there is. He says,
Waco making it rain again tonight.
I know. Thank you, Waco. That's awesome. He says, I live in the Woodway, Hewitt area. What are good places for candy machines or claw machines? What are your favorite locations, guys?
Places where people have to wait, where they're kind of stuck there.
Fancy restaurants.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
restaurants.
My favorite. So we love restaurants. We love Mexican restaurants are the easiest. I got to say that those are the easiest ones to get into that we found. We love boba shops. We love ice cream shops, yogurt shops. Those are the best. I mean, they're busy all the time. And you may not think that, yogurt or something may be busy in the wintertime, but they actually are. They're always busy. So, and boba is like the biggest thing right now. And usually there's tea there or coffee there. So you're going to get people in the morning, in the evening. And so we just got some new candy stores that have been doing really well for us. So it just kind of depends on what's around you. But I mean, sandwich shops, those kind of things, they're just great. I mean, anything that's
Yeah.
a good restaurant that people go to where there's a lot of traffic. So
Places where there's a lot of people even just walking by, or places where there might be a lot of kids, because kids love to play claw machines, anything like that.
think about where you go and eat and you're standing there waiting for something. And think about the people that own that place, and you can go in and say to them, I just sat here and waited, 20 minutes for my sandwich or whatever it was. And it's like, we do this claw machine business. And, I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but it's something for people to do that might not make them as upset when they're waiting for the sandwich like I waited for or something. You know what I mean? Just talk to them about what's going on. Because,
I like how you did that.
It's so true. Like, I mean, it's, you're honest with them and going like, I love this place. I love my sandwich. I don't mind waiting, but like it would have been cool if I had something to do while I was waiting around. And that's kind of what we do. So if you're interested, here's a card and call us, and maybe we can give people something to do and maybe ease the pressure off you guys of being so busy, So
I like
just a
that.
thought. Let's see what other ones we got. Okay, we already did those down here. So Albert says he lived near Biggs, which is like about 40 minutes from us in California. And I don't have any locations there. There's a pizza place there and a sandwich shop. But we do have some places in Gridley, California, which is right next to Biggs. So we don't have anything in Biggs itself, though, because there's not much there. It's like one road and like four houses.
It's not very, very big.
It's not a lot of people there. So, Christine Body wants to know, are the Golden House machines in the next shipment going to be the new updated version with the ability to give free plays on the machine and not just the reader? Yes, they are. So that's something new that's coming out.
Boom.
And the Space Catcher that we have in stock right now actually do that already. So the new ones of those, you can actually do bonus plays on the machine itself, which is really cool. You don't need a credit card reader to do that. You can do it right on the machine, which is new, which is pretty cool. So Bip Supreme wants to know, why do you think Amelia has such a good success rate? Because she's been doing it for about a year and a half now, and I don't care who you are, you'll be good at that point. You'll know what to say. You'll know the people that are going to ask you questions. They're going to have doubts, or they're going to have objections to, well, it probably takes too much power, or I don't have a plug, or, where's it going to go, or whatever. You'll get over all those objections and you'll know exactly what to say. And it's just kind of like you just start firing like at all cylinders. Like you watch her, and I think anybody at that point, she's great. I mean, she's amazing at what she does. But I think if you've done it enough, like she has, she's probably talked to over 200 and something locations at this point that we've been doing this.
You know what's funny? So last night I was doing some yard work and I had my earbuds in and I was listening to one of our previous shows. And the one came on where she kind of like role played a sales pitch to me. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And like what I was really impressed with was she was eliminating any objection that the person could possibly come up with before they wouldn't come up with it. So I mean, I think that is one of the things that makes her most successful. She's talking about reasons why it doesn't take a lot of power, or reasons why it doesn't take a lot of space, or I can't even remember what else there was, but basically she wasn't giving them an opportunity to say, well, what about this? Well, what about that? Because she was already, giving the answers.
And awesome. She's got it down, like you're saying, that like she's done it so many times that she doesn't even think about all the stuff she's firing off, but she is answering all those questions and overcoming all those objections, like you said, before they even can come up with them. Yeah. So then they're just standing there, and you watch their faces. I wish she doesn't like me. She doesn't want me to record it for some reason, but I'd love to sometimes, so you guys could see the owner's faces, like when she walks in, because she like does exactly what she did on that video, and they're just like this, like their
jaw drop,
and then they look at me like, Dad, like who the hell are you? Like your daughter's kicking butt, you know what I mean? Like they give me that look, and I'm just like. I look at them like this, like, yeah, that's, and they'll say something to me. I go, you talk to her, like, don't talk to me, like she does, and she doesn't like me to step in whatsoever, and it kind of messes her up with her mojo and stuff, and she likes to be in control, and it's your guys' business, and you guys should be able to handle it all on your own. And I don't think it's because she's 11. I think it's just because she's good at what she does, and she has the confidence. Which a year and a half ago, she said one sentence: "Hi, I'm Amelia. I'm 11 years old, and I have my own business." And after that, it was, "Dad, take over." I'm not gonna. And then now it's like, "Dad, shut up." So I just don't say anything.
Dad, go wait in the car.
Yeah, almost. I'm just there holding the flyer. Give it to her, and
You're the assistant at that point.
Well, I think the only reason I really go is just so they know that she's not kind of just on her own, like
Yeah,
just,
right,
like I'm just
yeah.
kind of there, but I don't do anything like at all,
Mhm.
And she's but I think that's the reason she's successful is just like anybody else would be. And you'll talk to these people like Cosmic Vending and like all these people that have been doing it for about the same time we have now. And if you went with them to get a location, you'd be like, "Man, you're just so good." And it's like, well, I've done it 200 times, and it just takes a little bit of time, but you'll get it down. So, yep. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me do this one real quick.
Yeah.
Garrett said he's getting hammered with expired products. So we learned a trick, Garrett, and I don't know if you do this, Matt, or not, but
Depends on the location. I already know where you're going with this. Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
So we learned, the first thing we learned is that if you only have like 2 machines, it doesn't work. Like
Yeah.
it's really hard to have a successful vending business with just a few machines because you don't have the ability to move product around, and you're buying product in such large quantities from like Sam's Club to make money on it
Mhm.
that you're left with a lot of expired products. So we learned that once we got up to like 4 snack machines or 4 soda machines, then we're in our groove. At that point it felt good, and like we felt like it was justifying itself. So that
Yeah.
was the first thing we learned.
Well,
And
and
then
just to specify real quick,
Sure.
drinks expiration dates last a lot longer than the
Except
snacks
for
do.
diet.
Well, yeah. Well, I that's why I don't do diet, because it expires so fast.
Right.
But like, yeah, snacks. You really, the more machines you have, the easier it is. It really is like that.
Yeah, and then we also learned that we ended up we'd watch all these videos with Jamie Farnsworth and and all these and all these people, and we would watch them just stocking these machines, just filling them up with all this product. And so we thought we had to like fill everything up full, and that we were going to be selling all this stuff. And we learned the hard way that what we ended up with
We've
was
all
this-
learned the hard way. Yes.
all this expired product and nowhere to put it,
Yep.
except for the kids. They got lots of snacks, but it was a hard learning curve for us to go, okay, we probably should only bring like 5 of those or 6 of those or whatever. And you watch videos where people are filling up their machines, but Matt's filling up his machine because he sells it.
Sometimes.
It's not, yeah.
Like my the truck accessory shop. There's a lot of times that I only fill the rows that I know are going to sell. If they're not as fast movers, it doesn't get filled all the way.
Yeah. And that was something very hard for us to learn, that we're going there every week or week and a half anyways, just because we like to clean our machines and make sure they're stocked up. And we're, most of them are around our area, so we don't have to go very far. But you don't want to stock them up all the way, and you want to be able to move it. So like if you have Granzella, or like we have one of these restaurants that we have a hotel, and then across the street is a dealership. So a lot of times we'll be bringing stuff back and forth just because we know that this place it'll sell, that place it won't, and that kind of stuff. So hopefully that helps, Garrett. Don't try to fill it up because you think you need to. Just only put in there what you think you're going to need, and like, test it out. There's nothing, it doesn't mean you can't run out of Snickers and then run uptown and go put some more in the machine, because you'll get a warning on your phone,
True.
usually that you're out. So.
And also too, I don't typically recommend variety packs, but when you're just starting out, variety packs are a great way to go because you get multiple items in limited quantities that you can put in your machines, and therefore maybe not go bad. Because like and when I say variety packs, I mean too, there's the candy bar variety packs where you get like M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, Skittles, and Starburst, or like just those kind of things. You know, when you're just starting out with 1 or maybe 2 snack machines, utilize those.
Yeah, because we don't have a huge full line, we don't have a lot of machines, so we're still buying, the mixed stuff. There's some stuff that we buy, like we'll get from Sam's Club, like we'll buy the hot Cheetos because those sell in like every machine for some reason around here. So those we'll buy like just by themselves, and it's like 50 packs in a box.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But everything else we're buying, like, you know, Vicky's, Miss Vicky's, and like the 30 packs and stuff like that, because you know, we can spread it out throughout the machines. And it's full line is a lot more thinking than you think it is, and you do need to like organize things and like pay attention to what's going on. Like,
you have to constantly adapt to trends too with full line, especially snacks.
It's like, that's why I talk to David all the time. I'm like, you're so lucky that you could just, you know, I'm gonna stick a Mario in there or Yoshi or whatever. It's like, you know, you don't have to think about that stuff, and that's why I love doing claw machines, because it's just like, just stick a bunch of toys in there and, you know, collect your money and go. Where like full line, you got to plan it all out and buy the right stuff and not have it expire. And
that's
Natalie's
why
really
I think
good at
NIAX is so important for full line too.
So true, so true.
If I were to do full line again, I would never do it without NIAX, just to have the inventory.
I don't even know how you could even really do it without a credit card reader anymore. Like just the pre-kitting alone.
It's a giant pain. Like my drink machine at my diesel garage, I basically just have to bring a ton of soda with me for that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking I might actually change that over to a combo machine, so that way I can get it all. But I don't know. I'm not in love with that location.
I know. Isn't it weird how some of them are like your favorites and other ones they just suck? It's just like, you know, it's still money, but it's like you know.
Right.
David, question for you. How many OG minis do you still have? I don't think you have any, do you?
No, I still got a handful of them. Yeah, I got it on a list. I would have to look at the list. I actually decently... I mean, it's funny you say that. I'm pulling them out, and I got this shed full of OG minis, but I still got quite a few on location. Circle back to me on that. I could figure it out real fast.
All right. Hero 3 says he had some ho-hos in his machine. The expiration wasn't due, but he checked them, and they were no good. So they were solid. You hurry up and threw them away. Yeah, it's just so bad. Like any pastries, suck, you know.
Especially too, like if the location doesn't have air conditioning, I think that's going to change things too. Like I used to do way back in the day. I used to have a snack machine at the break and alignment shop. You know, ultimately, I had some sort of animal get into that machine, which is why I pulled it out of there. But before that, I had I think it was similar, like Swiss rolls or something like that in there. Or maybe the chocolate donuts, but it wasn't air conditioned, and like they started turning like white almost, like it wasn't mold, but it was, I don't know, it's just chalky how chocolate turns white, like, and it just wasn't very visually appealing, and so I quit doing anything like that.
Okay, I know how many OGs I have.
Okay, tell us.
This is still on location though. This doesn't count the ones that I have in storage. 46.
Nice. That's still a considerable amount, yeah.
Yeah, I got 46 OGs out there.
Bib Supreme wants to know, how many times do you think it would take to convert a place? I think you'll kind of know whether or not they're interested or not. If, you know, most of the time you should be able to overcome the objections that they have, and if not, they just don't want it. You know, so you kind of learn, you know, whether or not they're really interested or not. And the one thing that Amelia started doing, which she wasn't doing before, is when she's done and they don't give her a yes, she asks, you know, she always says, how does she say it? She says, did you have any questions for me, or is there any reason that you wouldn't want the machine there? That's what she says. And I'm like, whoa. So, and she came up with that all on her own. So basically it kind of forces them to tell you why not, you know, which I thought was pretty cool for her being that.
Make them have to answer.
Yeah, like they have to answer her, like, why are you not taking
girl.
my machine? And I'm like, oh, like the first time, and then we left there, and I'm like, Amelia, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was the coolest thing you could have said. And she goes, well, I wanted to know. Like for her, it was just very matter of fact of like, I just want to know why you didn't want it. Like, I don't get it. Like she goes, it's perfect, you know, like it. And so he finally told her, you know, well, we're rearranging the front of the store, and I really don't know what's going to go up here, so I'm not quite ready to commit. And she goes, okay, that's fine. She goes, when can I come back? And he's like, well, come back in like a couple weeks, and I'm like, man, dude, you're awesome. But that's the thing, is that she was willing to ask, but for her, like in her brain, being that age, it was just like, well, why not? Not like in a bad way, just I want to know why. And I thought that was really, yeah. Where you and I might be like, why don't you want it? Like we wouldn't know what to say, but she was just like, why not? So
sweet
question. Smiley says, is it better to have cheap prizes with high chances of winning, or expensive prizes with lower chances of winning?
Oh, that's going to be an age-old argument right there, because
So
winners create players.
Yeah.
But if you got a bunch of junk in your machine, you're still not going to have as many people wanting to play the machine to make those winners too.
So we have stuff in our machine that costs us 15 to maybe 30 cents. And then we have stuff in our machine that costs us almost $2 per price.
Yeah.
So like a 180, I think, is our most expensive toy, plus shipping. But we run our machines at 1 and 8, and it gives us a good balance of winners and not winners. And it all balances out in the end. And we don't put as many of the nicer prizes in there. So like what we'll kind of do is we kind of put them on the outlying edges of the machine. And then, but only a few of those, but more of the stuff that's not as expensive. But we do a good, you kind of, Smiley, after a while, what you'll learn is like you'll build up a little bit of an inventory like we have, and you'll buy a little bit of a bunch of things, and then you get a nice mix. And then when you go to put the stuff in the machine, it looks really cool because there's so many different things in there. Like if you watch David's videos, he's got the best toys in his machine. I don't know if you guys have watched any, lately. He's just you got the best stuff, David. I got to say, like, you just have really,
well, you got
really,
him too.
Yeah, but I learned from you, so that's why I got to give you the credit, because you do.
Thank you.
You've got everything from, the Yoshis and the Marios to the great Pokemon figures to stuff that's like those little blobs, which those are like $1 a piece. Those ones that are in his hand right there.
They're so soft.
And they're like soft and like, but kids love that kind of stuff. And like, we just got a bunch of Halloween stuff for our machines that was really inexpensive. It was like 60 cents a piece for, and then we got a bunch of keychains, and do a nice mix. So when you look at the machine, you'll see like on our Instagram, like we just did a couple photos, and we got a lot of comments. We're like, man, you got a good mix. And it's like, it's just a little bit from every tub mixed into a bag. And like, it just, when you come up to the machine, the goal is that whether you're 12 or 40, you want something in that machine, whether it's a Star Wars thing or if it's a Pokemon thing, like you want to be able to kind of cover all the bases. Yes. And so get something for every age, because I go to claw machines and there's stuff that I always want because I'm a big kid. And, so I'm looking too. And you can't, don't think that the older kids or people aren't going to play, because there's a lot of kids, especially like my son's super into anime. So all the anime stuff that we have in our machines, he loves, or Spider-Man. He's super Spider-Man fan. So it just kind of depends on who you are. Like if you see something Batman and you're a Batman fan, you're going to try to win it. So definitely get a good mix going. But David's got awesome stuff. So if you want to see great things in his videos, and we just got a bunch of new stuff which we're putting in ours. So we'll have some videos coming out. But man, and then you saw Matt just did his video today of the bar or the pizza place.
Yeah.
And he got that new licensed Mario stuff, which is awesome.
Yep, got it from CandidMachines.com. Used the Howard Hospitality Group link and the Quick Play discount code.
Nice. And that's the thing. So you can go to CandidMachines.com and get licensed Mario, like the little I can't think of his name right now. The Toad. Toad is like, I was in love with the Toad. So like for me, if I went to that machine, that would be what I would play for. And I'm 40, almost 50 years old. So,
it's kind of funny though. We go to that spot every Friday night for dinner, and I just watch the different people play the machine while we're eating our dinner. And it's funny because people will come in and place a carryout order there, and they've got like 10 or 15 minutes to kill, and they'll always go over the machine. And I think that's why that machine does so well there.
Yeah,
grown people too, not just kids. Grown people.
So true.
Yeah.
It is true, because there is, and everybody's got kind of, there's always going to be somebody that loves Star Wars. There's always going to be somebody that loves Pokemon. There's always going to be somebody that loves Mario, or Zelda. You can find Zelda stuff. Like, I've yet to find some good Zelda stuff. You know, anything video. Like I've seen Kirby
Yeah.
stuff that's really cool. I used to love Kirby. I mean, there's a lot of games that I'd like to see more of. But I mean, if I saw that stuff, I'd be excited about it. So,
For sure.
anyways, sorry. Back to the questions. Oh, we should do the giveaway thing again.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do you want to do it, David?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I'll let you
There we
pull
go.
it up.
Popped it up for you.
Pop it up.
Okay, thank you so much. So, guys and gals, if you haven't already done so, make sure you sign up for our giveaway. The description has our Discord link where you can go and join our Discord. That's absolutely free. Once you join our Discord, there's actually a channel, and it says AZ Amusements, and it has a little rocket ship where you can sign up for this giveaway. It's so simple to do. Just put your name, YouTube name, and your Discord information in, and you're entered in for the giveaway. The chances of winning is 1 in 240 right now. We're giving this away on October 11th on a live stream. And this is a Cube Factory claw machine. It's an over-the-top view. You look down. It's unique. It's kind of like a cocktail of the claw machine. So, you know, like you got the cocktail arcades. This is the claw machine version. Super cool. It's worth about $2,200. It includes the shipping for free too. So really great deal. We're so grateful for AZ Amusements for providing this for us. And this is being done between the Howard Hospitality Group, myself, with the which is Xtreme Vending, the Galaxy Games A43 channel, and Quick Play channel. So just want to let you guys know about that, and hurry up and sign up before it's too late.
And if you guys are looking to buy some, we've got some in stock left. There's a couple left. So if you're looking for them, let me know and I can get you hooked up. And in the process, we got a super chat from 720 Vendings here.
I think we may
how
have
you
had
doing?
one too from Waco also.
Oh, did we?
that
Did I
missed.
miss
I
one?
think so. I think so.
Oh, no. Jonathan.
Here, get a water bottle.
Jonathin. Why is my screen's like frozen?
Waco's been sending so many super chats. You know, it's hard to keep track of them, which we appreciate, Waco. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Where's my phone? Oh, there, wait. Oh. Are you there still?
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here.
My
I'm
page
just trying to
says-
reset my internet.
I was wondering because my page, I think you froze me because my page says unresponsive. Uh-oh.
It's all good. We can still hear you,
Okay,
and we can
good.
still see you. You're good.
Oh,
Just
no.
give it a minute. So anyway, I'll say thank you to both
Okay,
Waco's
good, thank
Car
you.
Wash channel, Elevators and More, and 720 Vending for the super chats. Thank you guys so much for that.
I can't do anything. Sorry. Oh, wait. It just came back.
I
think it came back.
knew it would come back.
Okay. Hold on.
Just a little delay.
Time.
Oh, David's back too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm back to my, okay. Whew. I was sweating there for a second. All right. We have another question. Where are we at here? Blah, blah, blah.
So
blah,
I see
blah.
Austin B says Mulberry Vending didn't give 10 at 10. That's a first. I know Mulberry had a prior engagement tonight. She was here at the beginning for just a minute, but I think she had something else going on tonight. So we totally understand.
So Brent says he's doing minis and he's averaging at $505 a mini when he orders them, which is awesome.
Nice.
So I don't know, you might want to let people know how many you order at a time so you can get that price.
And what kind is that? Like an OG or is that a Mega Mini? What kind of mini is that?
Yeah, I think Mega Minis. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Austin, you need to go to these locations. I'm telling you right now, any high-end, nice restaurants are awesome. You would not think they are, but there always is a wait at those restaurants, and they do like nice-looking machines, not like obnoxious-looking machines, but like
Yeah.
a nice, like a Golden House or
You
something.
really have to
that's like
choose
black.
choose your machine carefully for a
Yeah,
location
choose your
like
machine
that.
carefully. Like if you're going to approach these people, because that's why we do golden houses most of the time in these places, because they're dark and they kind of blend in. But highly recommend. You can ask David too. Steak houses and those places are awesome. So if you
Yeah.
can get in those,
Yeah.
really good. Chinese
Well, I
buffets
like-
also awesome.
Yeah, I was going to say the buffets too, and we had I Love Claw Machines or whatever in here last week as our guest speaker, and she talked about her 2 locations that are
Korean
killing it.
barbecue, she said, was
Yeah,
one of them.
Yeah.
Korean
She's
barbecue
killing it.
steakhouse.
Mhm.
It's so fancier places. They really make a lot of money. She's doing like $1,000 a week almost on each location.
Al's World, I'm 99% sure you can upgrade all minis to a larger claw if you want, or even a scoop claw if you want to do candy. I'm pretty sure every manufacturer you can change the claw on their claw machine, right? As far as I know,
Yeah, actually,
everyone I
if you
can think of.
contact Candy Machines, you can get the attachment for the claw.
Same with us.
But if he
Easy
is he talking
Amusements.
about or was he talking about the prize locker? Because you can also do that for the
He
Supers
just
too.
said upgrade the claw, so I'm guessing he wants to go bigger.
Oh,
Which all the newer machines we're putting out now have a little bit bigger claw in them, anyways. So I think everybody's kind of going with the larger claw.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Super Minis are the same, but they might be having a bigger one coming out. But I know that the Mega Minis have a larger claw, and the new AZ Amusement claws or machines are going with the larger claw too, like one
yeah,
size.
because you can grab these a lot easier with larger claws, make it more playable.
I just think it extends your range of options for prizes too. So
It
therefore,
does.
you know, you can mix it up better.
Yeah, and the other thing, like that's the great thing about like those 24-inch Galaxies and stuff is that they'll do the little prizes just as good as they do the big prizes. So that's really nice that they've got the nice rubber tips on them that they can do smaller stuff too.
Correct.
So Tyler, I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but today Mulberry Vending was doing a fair type expo thing today with her machines.
That's why she's not here tonight.
Yeah. And then we've done them. Oh, we lost David again.
It's going to be the running theme of this show, and he's back.
I don't know. There he is.
Oh, it's my internet, man. I was just going to tell you, if you guys are in the Discord right now, take a look at the general. Walker Vending just showed a picture of the Galaxy Claw machine being played right now. I just thought that was really cool. Someone snapped a picture of a.
You got that from us.
Adult.
It's a really cool machine. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Galaxy 843 claw machines, as I like to say.
Yes.
I really like that picture in the.
I'm not there, but I'll go there.
Yeah, I'm scrolling down as we speak. There it is. Look at that.
It's look at that. See, I'm gonna put the little flame emoji. Everyone, put the flame emoji on there. 'Cause it's hot.
There we go. Let's flame it up.
Flame it up.
Cool.
Let's do it
Fire.
live.
It's fire right there.
That's a good looking machine, man.
That is a good looking machine.
Cool. All right.
There we go. We're getting people firing it. Yeah, 7, 8. It's going up. Good job,
there
guys.
We go.
I'm so proud. 9. That's awesome. That's awesome to be live because you can see live results.
I love it.
Yeah. Garrett wants to know he'd like to place drink and snack machines at the dispensary located in Nevada. Do you think that there would be a good high traffic location? I think that people will be hungry and more than likely thirsty near the dispensary.
I think you can't go wrong with a spot like that.
I think you could have a problem with
I would say put lots of snack options in there. It's like crazy stuff like Funyuns and cheese doodles and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, lots of hot stuff. That's awesome. Bip Supreme wants to know, do you guys ever call before going in? Not usually. Usually we just go in and hit the locations. What's your favorite new toys besides your little blob there, David? What's your favorite new toys?
I like the Pokemon stuff because they seem to make me the most money, and then the watches, of course, they're really good. I did get the Pokeballs again. I haven't had them for a while. I'm so excited to start putting them in there, but they had little poppets in there, so that's really cool. And then I took them outside to the shop. I got those new Pokeballs that actually have the little designs on them.
Those are cool. Yeah, you showed those last week. Those are really cool. Excuse me. I swallowed wrong. Excuse me. So, Matt, you just got some stuff from Candy Machines. Did you get anything else besides the Mario stuff?
So I got a big box of unlicensed plush, or generic plush as we call it. But I've also got at least, I think, 3 packages coming from 2 from Eva and 1 from another vendor right now, which I'm, a lot of Pokemon stuff. The South Park stuff I'm super excited about. That's all because of watching your video. So thanks a lot for that, by the way.
We just got the best order, and we haven't done a video on it because we're just so excited about it that we haven't, because we didn't even want to wait to open it because we were just like, we had to open it. We were just so excited. So we got Ninja Turtles, Mario.
Yeah.
She got like these pumpkins that she'd been waiting for that she ordered before, and they didn't come with this thing. And basically, they're like rubber pumpkins that you squeeze, and a ghost pops out.
Oh,
And so they're
nice.
like, they're so cool. And so she's all excited about those. We got the Ninja Turtles, but there's a lot of stuff in there that's just. We got some Fortnite stuff that we were waiting on that turned out to be really cool. So we got some stuff to share.
Did you send a picture of that? I think I saw that.
Yeah. The donkey from Fortnite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're high quality for the price. And so we were very excited about those. So we got some really neat stuff that we can't wait to do some videos on and show. And then she got a bunch of really cool keychains and some other things. So anyways, Al's Worlds or AJ's World. I can't tell if that's AJ's. I don't have my glasses on. AJ's or Al's?
It's Al's.
Al's, I'm sorry. Winners make players for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, you got super chat. Do you see that too, Jonathan?
No, where Matt?
Waco's car wash did
Another
one.
Waco super chat coming in. He's making up for Mulberry tonight.
I mean, you guys see my channel on car. I just hit 80,000 miles on it and 33,000 when I got it in 2019. Nice.
So not only are you dropping the super
miles.
chats, but you're putting miles on your car too.
Yeah. Whoa, my goodness. What is that? 47,000? Or
That's
47,000 miles.
All right. So let's see. 720 is here. We saw that. Grey Duck Gaming said he did a fair this weekend with OG Minis. I had a couple issues with getting power from the machines, and someone put leaves in a penny dollar bill acceptor, but it netted about a week's pay. That's pretty good for the weekend.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
That's really good. Oh man. So we got our first like 2 dummy coins this week, which one of them actually really messed up. We have those 2-inch toy machines, where we do the Pokeballs, and it actually bent it up. Where I called Kevin on the phone, and he tried troubleshooting with me, and we actually took it all apart with the screws and like the springs and everything, and tried to get it, and we couldn't even get it fixed. So they really, really jammed it in there, and then tried to push it through. And so I had to order a new coin thing for our Pokeball machine. So we got one Pokeball machine down, but kids, man, they don't care anymore. They want to trash stuff. So
yep, it's true.
Anyways, I don't see our special guest yet coming into our green room. Is he coming in soon for our?
Yeah, he's going to be in here at the last half hour, but he said he'd be 5 minutes early, so we'll probably see him in the green room.
Cool.
You want
I
me to
just
get him in
wanna
the
make
green room?
sure.
I can message him.
Well, I just want to make sure, because I want to make sure we're ready, so we have all that ready to go. What else did I want to cover tonight? So we covered MBVA last time. I'm still waiting for my answer on IAPA, so I'm still waiting, guys, to find out. I really want to go.
Realize we're 2 months away from IAPA, though, right?
I know.
It's 2 months. Like literally 2 months from today.
I'm waiting for... I might be working at IAPA at a booth, and so that's what I'm waiting to find out. And if that's the case, then I have to go for sure. Otherwise, we had some family stuff we were going to do, but like if it's work, I got to work,
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, that's why I'm waiting. So I'm hoping that I'll find out, and then I should be able to, because I really want to go. My wife really wants to go. So yeah. Anyways,
do you realize that if you're working the booth, we can all harass you, and you would not be able to leave because you're working there? I'll be like,
I can't leave, and you could heckle me like the whole time.
I'll be like, so would you guys go down on your price a little? Knowing the answer. Right. I have a YouTube channel I can feature you on. Be annoying as
So 2 months away, guys. If you are planning on making the trip, it's time to start planning out those travel plans, where you're going to stay, airfare, whatever it is. It's going to be cool.
Very cool. I also saw this week, speaking of YouTube, I saw that 720 Vending did a live collection. So he had some family stuff going on the past few weeks, and so he wasn't able to collect from his machines. And I watched his video where he did like a 3-week collection on.
I think
on
it
his
was, yeah.
machine. Yeah, it was awesome. I love the live collections. So if you guys are looking to do different stuff, we've done a few. The only issue we ran into is we don't have the best signal in some of the places that we go into. But I thought that was a really cool video, something different that you don't see very often, and it was nice to see something different rather than, something recorded like that. But I do see our special guest is in the green room. Should we talk about the giveaway and then bring him in a little bit early?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right. So, do you want to do it again, Matt?
Sure, I can do it again.
Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Let me
All right,
pop it up.
Let me stretch for this one.
All right. Stretch it out. Stretch it out.
Okay. All right, guys, we are giving away a Cube Factory claw machine from azamusements.com. Take a look at your screen and you can see how awesome this machine is. Like I said, size-wise, it's 32 wide by 32 deep and 37 inches tall. Very cool machine. We're going to give it away on October 11th, and all you need to do is fill out a simple form on our Discord server, which you can find all the information on how to do so in the description of this live stream. So just make sure you join the Discord, find the AZ Amusements giveaway section, and then fill out that form, and you are registered to win. And I guess we only have 240 applicants so far.
That's
so your chances
ridiculous.
to win are so
Come
good,
on.
right?
It's like the best odds ever.
Best
to
odds
win
ever.
A $2,400 claw machine.
It's at this point, it's less than a month away. It's like 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So if you haven't done so yet, guys, get in there and sign up now. We can't wait to give this thing away. Yeah.
I really want one too.
I really want one too.
All right. So, David, would you like to introduce our special guest for the vendor spotlight of this week?
Yeah, sure. So he has a YouTube channel, actually. This guest has a YouTube channel. So make sure you support his channel. His channel is Cole Green, Kole Green. He's been doing this for about as long as me, actually probably a little bit longer. And he's done it all. You've done honor boxes, you've done candy machines, right? And when I was watching your channel, you were a kid. And it's funny because when we were talking in the Discord, and he was in the last week's stream watching us with Natasha, and I was thinking to myself, this would be perfect to have you in here because I've been watching your videos for a while. But I've been seeing the last few videos, your shorts and stuff. You do a first-person point of view, and I did not realize you're an adult now. You're not a kid anymore, but in my mind, I still thought you were like a teenager, a young kid. I mean, you're still a teenager technically, but you're not 14 years old. You're able to drive around and do your own stuff. I'm very curious on when you decided to make the change to go to mini claw machines and how it all got started, and maybe you can also talk about your history in vending in general because you've been doing it for a while.
So welcome, Mr. Cole Green.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me on. You guys are so helpful to the community.
Aww.
So,
your videos are great. They're awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I started when I was 13. I am 19 now, and I started with bulk vending. One day saw a YouTube video. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Vending Nation TV or Chrome Vending.
Yeah, of course.
Some of the OGs of the vending.
Mike G over at Chrome Vending. I watched a lot of his videos too.
Yeah. Gosh, I've probably racked up 1,000 hours of watch time on their channels. So basically just kept seeing some of their videos and thought, man, I can get into this, get my own gumball machines. So I started with, actually got a loan from my sister for $90 to buy my first gumball machine. And the first place I asked, let me place it in. It was one of those big spiral gumball machines. It was purple, and I think it was called a Gumball Wizard or something like that. But went ahead, placed it in there, and kept going with bulk for a while, mostly gum, some Skittles, and M&Ms. And from there, got in honor boxes, and probably at the max peak for my bulk route, I had about probably 50 locations for that.
Nice.
Wow. And how old were you at this time? But when you hit 50, about?
Probably 15.
Dang.
Wow. You grew fast.
That's awesome.
Thank you. And then from there, I really dove deep in honor boxes. I probably placed about 300 of those. I was going crazy over honor boxes.
300.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then from there, sort of just did honor boxes for about 3 years, and loved doing that. But the prices of pops went up so much, I had to get into something different, and saw David Xtreme Vending post videos about his mini claw machines, and also went on a few Facebook groups. There was people posting with their mini claw machines too. I'm like, this is something I can do. So I eventually saved up for one and placed it at a Asian buffet, and from there it's been up. And I placed that probably last November, so about 10 months I've been doing the mini claw machines.
So you're almost at your year mark for the mini claw machines.
Yeah.
That's so great. How many mini claw machines did you say you have now?
I'm up to 10 locations now.
Excellent.
Oh my
Awesome.
goodness. That's so awesome. And
Thank
and
you.
you're only what, 19, 18 you said?
I'm 19, yep.
So young.
So
You've been
cool,
doing this
man.
for 6 years. That's incredible.
All right, I got a question for you, and I think this is a pretty important question because I think it'll kind of help people understand how the money difference is between the different types of vending. So, think about the amount of money that you've made or you've collected in 1 month, say for example, from your 10 mini claw machines. How many honor box locations would it take to make that same amount of money?
Probably for 100 honor box locations, it makes probably the same as the 10.
That's
So-
what I thought. Yeah, it's crazy how that works.
And that's in 1 week compared to 3 weeks. So I guess 30. It's
For
crazy.
sure.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you the power of claw machines. They do so well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I think it's that, and I know on unboxes doesn't take a lot of time either, but I think it's the amount of time you have to spend, at a location is probably one of the best parts too, compared to like a full line, or even candy machines. You still got to stock the machine and take it open, and like you're still there less time than even a candy machine. I think by the time you're done filling your mini and getting your money out of it, it's about the same time as a candy machine, and you're only making. I think ours average. I think their best candy machine location does like $50 a month, maybe sometimes, and that's the
That'd
best.
be a good spot. Yeah, for sure.
And it's a busy, it's a feed store, so it's like there's always traffic around here because we live in the farming community. So that doors just never stops opening and closing in that place. But otherwise, our other ones are doing 30, $35 a month, versus, $300 something a week for a claw machine. It's crazy the amount of, because we're in and out of locations most of the time in 10 minutes, just servicing a machine. So how many machines do you hit a day, David, usually?
David, me?
Yeah. The other David.
Oh, okay. I'm the only David here, John.
I know.
I know, you confused me.
So then why are you saying
I don't
David
know.
B?
Well, when I do go out and do a route, I usually hit like 5, 6, 7, and if it's a bigger route, I'll hit 14 different locations. So, but it's done really fast. I can get a whole route done. If you were to exclude driving, I'm only at a location for 15 minutes, if that, depending on how many machines in there. It doesn't take me long. That includes wiping down a machine completely, reorganizing. I really am a firm believer. I'm pulling out the plush, and not all the time, but a lot of times I'll pull out all of my plush and restack it and reorganize it too. And so I spend a little extra time, but you don't have to do all of that. But yeah.
So
Kinda like
because
a hair.
Millie's been in school and stuff, I've been doing her route a lot, and Sam and both them. But I hit on Fridays, I'm hitting 9 to 10 locations, and every Friday in one area, and my whole day is done in like 4 hours, and I'm hitting 10 locations. So that's just, and then that's usually I stop and get something to eat, in that time too. I don't take a lot of time to eat it, but I'm doing all that in 4 hours, so I'm home in a half a day and hitting 10 spots, which is awesome. So Your new spots, Cole, are awesome. You got some great locations. I saw your videos, and that one is just, I mean, well, all of them were really good, but those machines look great. Your toys look great. I mean, you're doing an awesome job. Really impressive.
That
I'm fine for
I
making
don't know if you want
Disneyland number.
Yeah, Disneyland number.
It's impossible, though. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Of
I
course.
did have a question for you. You nailed the location, and I don't want to say the name. I know you mentioned it in the chat. I don't know if you were personal about it, but that new account you have, it's a franchise/corporation, the sub place.
Yep.
How did you land such a great place like that? That's so incredible.
So with the honor boxes, I have a lot of corporate locations, so that's sort of how I landed this one. I had an honor box there for probably the past 3 years, and I've gotten to know the manager pretty well. I think building relationships with the owners is one of the key things in this business. And basically, just one day when I was switching out the honor box, just asked them, "Hey, along with this, I also do mini claw machines. If you're interested in having one." Didn't even have to go through corporate or anything like that. Just placed
Wow,
Just make it happen.
that's so cool.
That's awesome.
Now, does he own more than one location, or is he like a franchise owner of the corporation, or is he do you know, or
I think he owns more than one.
oh,
So
okay.
hopefully getting more, but
So yeah, maybe you have more accounts like that. Do you pay him anything, or is it just kind of the honor box route?
At that location, I actually don't pay commission on the machine, so
Wow.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh
Good
my
man.
gosh.
Good
You're
man.
making bank on that location.
So here's an opportunity for somebody who wants to get started.
This
in
is
vending.
awesome right here. Kevin, thank you so
Now
much for
check
this.
this out. So this is from Kevin at CandyMachines.com. If you want to get started in honor boxes, which is how a lot of people got started, it's how Cole got started. They've got 500 of them that he's willing to give away to get you started in your vending journey. And that's a great way to get into places. And then just like Cole, you could turn it into a candy machine, turn it into a claw machine, whatever you want to do, but take that money you make and put it towards something bigger. But hey, give Kevin a call or send him a message on their website at candymachines.com.
Hit him up in our Discord, too. He's in our Discord. Yeah.
Yep. Use the link in the Discord, our link, to get on there and get on that. That's a great opportunity for somebody who wants to get started for nothing. I mean, how awesome is that? Because usually to get started, do you remember how much you were paying for honor boxes, Cole, when you were buying them?
I think they were $8 a piece.
Yeah. So there's what's 5 times, was that four? That's $4,000 in honor boxes?
Yeah,
$4,000 worth of
Yeah, for free.
But that's at the price of $8. I want to say that they've gone up in price. I think they're up to around
So they're
$15
probably
to
$10 a
$20.
piece.
Look at that.
So
He says
$5,000.
one person can take all.
Wow.
Take as many as you
Whoa.
want. Take as many as you want.
That's awesome. So anyways, hey man, like that's a great opportunity. Jump on that, somebody, and get started in your vending journey, and then join us in either IAPA or at NBVA and tell us how it's going. That's awesome. So cool.
That is
I love this too.
incredible.
PA Pokemon Polls has a question. He says,
Oh,
I
wait.
hate to sound like a noob, but what is an honor box? And I guess that's something that everybody might not know what that is.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't
I'll
even think about
post a
that.
picture of it in Discord too, so you can see a visual.
So
if you guys give me,
if you've ever gone to a business, PA Pokemon Pools, and you've seen a box with a bunch of suckers in it, and you put your little money, like $1 a sucker, and you put the money in the little box, and you take out a sucker, and it's called honor box because you really could take the sucker if you want to and not put the dollar in, but you're supposed to put the money in there. That's why it's called honor boxes. That's what they are, and people make money on that. And either they go to charities or people like Cole or whoever's going to get all those honor boxes from CandyMachines.com, that is amazing. That's an amazing opportunity for somebody to, if a kid that could jump on that would just be, oh my God, I can imagine their journey would just be off the chain cool. I mean, that's $5,000 worth of free stuff to get started. So
he says first
person who
that
calls
calls
them
tomorrow
gets them all.
I kind of want to take them and distribute them to all of you out there. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to do.
there we go. I posted 3 pictures of different the versions of honor boxes. I know that Matt, you used to have an honor box system, so called. Like, it wasn't really an honor box.
I had
but
one.
you
I
would-
had one honor box. Yeah.
for your location, and they would pay you because you didn't have a snack machine, right?
Right.
And for a while. So
Correct.
Man, that's a great opportunity. Somebody better get up early and call them tomorrow morning. That's so awesome.
Heck yeah.
Go to candymachines.com. Use the link in the Discord that we've got on our link, and it helps our channel. And you go on there and you can check out all the stuff they have. Their website is so extensive. Like, there's so much stuff on Candy Machines.
You
website.
can get lost in there with all the all the options
it's like
they have.
Alibaba of vending. It's just,
Yes.
it's insane. Like, it's like an Amazon almost. It's just nuts. If there's something you're looking for, they've got it, or
Absolutely.
a version of it. But I gotta say, like Kevin the other day, I'm at the location. It's not turning. I can't figure it out. Call him on the phone. He's busy. Calls me back 5 minutes later. Walks me through it. Gets on his phone. Oh, there's Amelia. Hi.
Hey, Amelia.
Gets on his phone. We FaceTime. He's showing me his Mac. Shows me how to take it apart on location in the middle of his day, and like we weren't able to fix it because they basically bent it all up inside. But the fact that he took the time to do that's what Candy Machines is all about, is customer service. And I mean, then he's got one. I mean, I should be here tomorrow, and it's only been 2 days, and it's shipped to my house at the new one, so I'm back in business in a couple days. So
Nice.
awesome. 720 Vending says hi.
So I've seen a lot of questions come in tonight about Cole
Okay.
asking for your YouTube channel. Do you want to tell everyone about your YouTube channel and what its name is and what it's
Type
called,
in
where
the
they can find it?
comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, type in the comments because I don't have the ability to do that right here.
Of course, my it's just my name, Cole Green, but my name starts with a K instead of a C, so and then the color green, so it's the YouTube name.
There we go. Cole Green on YouTube.
Your stuff's been popping up in my feed like all over the place. So the past week, and it's really weird because David was telling me, oh, we're gonna have Cole on, and I'm like, oh, dude, I've been watching his videos. That's so cool because you never know what you're gonna get on your feed, and then I
So
started
true.
watching it,
So true.
and then more and more stuff came. I'm like, how cool is that? Because I was just watching your stuff, and I was like, man, that's great. So it's cool to see. I know you're not a kid anymore, but it's cool to see younger people doing what we do and like enjoying it, and being excited about it, because it is very cool and it's fun. I mean, you can do this for the rest of your life. It's so much fun. So awesome. So what do you got coming up next? Like, what's your next goals? What are you working on?
So I'm hoping to get up to 100 locations for the mini claw machines. That was my goal for this year, but shoot for the stars. But hopefully by the end of next year, get to 100 machines.
To get
And
to
then
10 is a lot. Like, that's amazing to me. And then
Yeah.
for you to just start a year ago, it's incredible. But you got the experience, and that's what's so awesome. You started at 13 years old. I wish I was started at 13.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, and that's Amelia's wants to be at 100 too. She's with you. She's on the same route. We got another super chat from Waco's Car Wash channel, elevators and more. $5 super chat wants to know if anybody has any car washes coming up in their area.
So many of them. That's all they're building in my area right now. But it's not like the kind where, you can pull into the bay and wash your own car, like, put money in the machine. It's not like that. These are all the full blown, like, you pull up and like the thing hooks your wheel, you put it in neutral and it pulls you through it, and it's got like laser light shows and LEDs and like crazy soap baths and high pressure rinses and like all this, like they want you to pay like $30 for a wash. It's ridiculous, but they're going up everywhere.
Yeah, and they're getting really, really sophisticated. We have one because we have our car that we take vending and stuff, and so it's our little Katie or whatever, and we have a car wash because we actually just got a machine at one, and so we go there anyways. So then we signed up for an account because we're like, why not? We're there every week. But man, they do it all. Like, it's like insane.
Yeah.
Like, they put the stuff on the windows, like the Rain-X stuff. They put stuff on the bumper to like keep the bugs off. They get pretty sophisticated with stuff. So anyways, somebody had a question about commissions. Chris wants to know, do you pay commission on gross or net? It's always on net, sir. So always pay commission on net, and most people don't go higher than 30% most of the time. You can,
I
but
actually pay on gross though.
I do as well. I do
myself.
as well. But my numbers are also probably lower than some people's too.
Yeah,
My
I know a lot of people go for net, but I actually just go off gross.
because like full
myself.
line, I do it on I only do 10% of gross.
gross. Sorry, I'm not. But I always figured that we always tell them it's on after what after all of our
After cost, yeah.
costs. So that's what I meant. But yeah, that makes sense. So so talk to this in the Discord. But I had a location wanting 60% commission.
Why would you lose? Well, yeah, these locations drive me crazy. Like, do you really think I'm gonna lose money to put my machine in your business? Like, not
Yeah.
gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
That's 60% is what they wanted.
Yeah.
I would, if I were to agree to 60%, I would be like, after all, I would charge them lots for toys. I'd be like, I'm charging you for toys then.
720 does 20%. Okay, so here's a good question on Alibaba. So there are. So do you want to tell them about the different shipping rates, David?
Yeah, there are multiple ways. You can go with C, the slow C. You can go with a faster C. Faster C and slower C are very similar in price. It's just faster C. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, and you get probably 10 days faster. So I really do like faster C. If you want it more express, there's express, and that's like an air travel, but a slow air travel where they fly it out and takes its time to get through customs and stuff. That's usually about 10 to 14 days. And that's actually, if I do air, that's how I like to do it too, because it's only a couple weeks and you get your product a lot faster. And then there's express air, which is like 3 days or 3 to 5 days. And that is expensive. So desperate times is only when I do that.
Yeah.
And usually with Eva, when we order from her on stuff, we always say slow boat or fast boat, and we're always on the fast boat. So a slow boat takes a long time. It's like 40 days to get your stuff. So usually we're on the fast boat, which is about 25 to 30 days is what it takes door to door. So that's from when you order it to when it arrives, which is them boxing it up and everything. It's exactly about 30 days. So, and then you can do, like he said, would you do the faster air? But I wouldn't do the fast air. That stuff's pricey, man. Even the air period is pretty pricey.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
and it's not many. You're not saving many days. But I guess if you needed it in like 2 weeks, it would make sense. I guess, or something like that. But
Cole, where do you get your plush from?
All different places. Some from Eva. I get Pokeballs and little Jordan keychains from Eva. I get the All-Star plush, the like 650 pack, and I get rubber ducks from rubber ducks from Candy Machines. So all over, I think having a good assortment. Everyone wants to win.
I saw that Minecraft one in your machine the other day. I was watching your video. That green Minecraft one was pretty cool. The duck you had, the square, pixelated duck. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a really good variety.
Mm-hmm. Vending, just bought himself a golden house. Super excited.
Nice.
A lot of new cool vendors that are coming out. Are so excited, and it's just fun to see them, get all excited. It's a blast, and it's really neat to be able to get them cool machines and have them be excited. So 720 Vending says, when I'm pitching a location, I don't mention commission to try to avoid it. But if they bring it up, I'll negotiate on a claw. I will not go over 20%, and a full line 10%.
That's exactly where I'm at too. Yeah, I do the same thing. I don't bring it up. However, though, sometimes if I really want to get a location, I might use that as a tool to get that location. I might bring it up in that case. Yeah. I think it's going to be a great spot.
So there was one. LV Vending said thank you, LV Vending, for saying that. I appreciate that. There was one location that Amelia really wanted really, really bad. It was a boba shop, And she brought it up herself at the end. She's like, sometimes people ask us about paying commission. We don't really pay commission, but if that would help me get in, I'd be willing to pay commission. And then they're like, no, it's totally not that, And then they explained to her what, they needed to talk to their partner because it was two people that owned it.
Hmm.
And she's like, no, I need to talk to my partner, and then we can make a decision. She's like, oh, okay. And she goes, no, I wouldn't make you pay me money. You're too cute or something like that. And he's like, okay,
Right.
okay.
Too funny.
So yeah, but she was willing to throw it out there. She wanted the location. So don't be afraid if you're gonna have to walk out with a no. Try it out and see if that helps. But as long as you're nice, everybody's been super nice to all of us. So what else we got? Grabbag Vending says, I have not started pitching, but going to start out next week. Make sure you have a flyer. Very smart. Always have a flyer or something on your phone. Like David uses his phone a lot. He has the pictures on his phone. That works too. Or bring them with you. If you have the machines, take them with you.
Yeah.
So
I need to start doing flyers. I really like that idea.
Yeah.
You get my
it's something you can leave with them,
flyer. Yeah.
Andrew just bought some stuff from 1688. There's a couple people in the Discord that have been buying stuff from there. I have not ordered anything from 1688.
So
has anybody?
What is 1688? I've seen that number thrown around a couple times. I don't even know what it is.
It's like how do I explain it? It's basically you're buying it from the Chinese market. So, and you buy it through a distributor. So you pay the distributor.
Isn't that what Natasha uses?
Yeah. So you buy it through a distributor that gets it. So it's kind of like buying from Eva, but you're buying from the Chinese. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like sometimes you can get things a little bit cheaper because you're buying it at a discounted rate directly from the Chinese marketplace versus like an Americanized version of the Chinese marketplace kind of thing. Because Alibaba charges extra fees and a bunch of other stuff that you don't pay through 1688. But I think that I'd really want to know. I really want to talk to like Natasha or somebody that has done quite a bit of it to make sure that I had somebody I trust. Because I don't know, because of David, I trust Eva with buying a lot of my stuff, so I don't stress about it. Like I know if I order from certain now, I've ordered so much stuff from her, I don't even think twice. But
yeah,
I'm really kind of scared to throw my money at somebody that I don't know. So
yeah, repeat of what happened with milk.
Yeah, with your guy that you got kind of got messed up.
I actually just got my another refund, and finally my last one cleared today. $1,800 refund from
nice.
Scammed.
Hey, you got a couple super chats just came in too.
Yes, Waco's Car Wash Channel more for $10. You want to do it?
Look at that.
It's for Mulberry Vending. On the thumbnail, you can see my car. I don't see. Oh, there it is. It's really small though. I can't see the car.
Looks like you can fit some minis in that trunk. Yes.
Oh.
And then one from 720 Vending came in also.
Somebody's saying my mic's messed up. Is my mic messed up, you guys?
You're good now. It was just for a minute. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, 720 Vending, counting cash and watching the stream. Good times.
Good times.
That's what you did today, David. Lots of counting. Your moolah.
Yeah, I was talking on the phone with you when I was counting. I have one of those big things. Well, you saw in the Discord. I got it for free. Right? Did you guys see that?
Matt has one of those too. He just did his video where he's got his little machine.
David's is better though. David got a bank one, an actual bank one. Those are the ones.
Yeah. That was nice of them to give it to me though.
Fancy. Very fancy. So I think we caught up on all of our. Yeah, looks like we got caught up on all of our comments. If I missed something, you guys, we still have about 10 minutes left. So let me know if there's anything that I missed in any of your comments, because I did my best, but you never know.
Hey, Cole, do you use
yes.
anything for the bank to count your money? Do you have like a bill counter or your quarters? How you do all the...
I need to get one. I've actually been looking up mixed money counters. I need to order one in a coin scale. My bank has a coin counter for free. Just dump it in.
Like a Coinstar type machine? Oh,
yeah,
that's super nice. Yeah.
That's really
it's nice
good.
if you don't pay a fee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really cool. I wish my bank did that. I have to.
Me too.
Well, I'm sure you know I have to bag it up, and I have to scale it and make sure it's $500 and bring it to them. That's how I do it. But what about for the dollar bills? How you do all your bills? Because I've seen your stacks. You got some really fat stacks sometimes.
My bank just has a machine. You just put it in, mix all. It doesn't matter, and it just goes boom, boom all through. It's really nice.
Do they make you pre-organize it to like
No, not
separate
at all.
ones and fives or anything like
Nope,
that?
nope.
They don't
Wow.
care. Your bank is so laid back.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I have to take mine in all pre-wrapped and pre-bundled and all that stuff.
Not
Yeah,
mine.
me
seen
too.
lots
And
of
I have to
people
have
do
the
that.
bills facing up for them
Yep.
too.
Bills facing
Wells
the same way,
Fargo?
exactly.
We just take it in
No.
and a big old stack, and they do it right through the machine.
No,
Nice.
I have to be. It takes me a while to organize. Well, you see my money salads, so. But it's worth it, I think. So who do you bank with?
I think it's just a local bank here. It's Educational Systems Federal Credit Union.
Okay.
Gotcha. It's a credit union. I've heard those are a little bit more lenient with stuff like that, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Schools
My
first.
dad's a teacher, so that's how I got into that.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. Like a school teacher?
Yep. High school special ed.
Oh,
Nice.
that's cool.
So we had a question from Christine Body. She said, if a business has a vending machine already but no claw machines, would you still pitch them or not? We live in a
Yes.
smaller town with only so many businesses and to place machines.
I would totally pitch those locations.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
you're
most
not
of the time-
competing.
Go ahead, David.
I was gonna say you're not competing if they don't have claw machines and they have other types of machines. You're not a competitor, even with bulk and stuff. I like to say that if you put your machine in there, you're going to draw make it more appealing for the customer to go over there for their bulk. So you might even be helping them get more
Mhm.
sales.
True.
So
A lot of time, well,
Totally
most of
do
the time around here, the people that have full line don't do amusement. So we do both, but it's not really the way it is around here. Most people, it's either amusement or full line. It seems like not mix. So, but yeah. So, but we do. Somebody else mentioned Wells Fargo too. We do Wells Fargo, and they don't make us strap any of the money or anything. And then now because we've got that scale like you guys have, that AccuCount or whatever. And now we just do the big bags of change. So we
Yeah.
can just dump it, and that's awesome. And we just bring them in and deposit it right in there. We don't even have to. It's awesome. So anyways, yes.
I see LV Vending's asking, how do I get in contact with you guys on the phone? So Jonathan puts his number on all his flyers and everything. So yeah, call him. Call him.
Call me. I don't care. I like, I'll talk to you. I don't care. Yeah. I mean, I love helping people. So if you have questions or whatever, I mean, I'd love to talk to you. And you can contact pretty much anybody via Discord. So if you go into people's things on Discord, you can always give them a call, and then at least they'll see that they missed a call from you or whatever, and they can message you back. But you can do phone call. That way you don't have to use your personal number or any of that kind of stuff. But that's what's great about Discord is that, and then a lot of times we're on there playing games at night too. So we'll play like the putt golf or one of those, and we'll all be in there just kind of chatting about stuff and hanging out sometimes too. So, but yeah, you guys are more than welcome to call me, or if you need machines, call me. I would love to talk to people. So I have no problem helping people if they need help. Definitely.
Yep. Call Jonathan.
Thanks, Matt.
No, LV and I actually have a meeting tomorrow. So
nice.
I'll be talking with them on the phone tomorrow. Well,
Very
cool. I guess on Zoom tomorrow.
Aw. Okay, let's see. Go down. Do you drop paperwork with management before leaving a claw? Not a contract, just a legal agreement stating that it's there. No, not usually. We don't do contracts. We have insurance on all of our machines, and we have our LLC, and we have all that. That's usually enough. We don't really. We have our name all over the machine. We have the keys. I mean, we don't really. Do you guys have anything like that?
I don't have any contracts, but what I really want to start doing when I get new locations is making sure that they sign off on exactly what their expectations are for if they're going to get a commission, and if so, how much. That's what ultimately caused my second game store location to go sour.
I remember that.
Yeah, because we agreed on 20%, and on the first collection, they decided that wasn't enough, and it went. They said they agreed at 50%, and I was like, I never would have done that. So that's why get them to sign off on that if you can, but no contracts. I don't have any contracts.
Yeah. Pokemon Pool says Jonathan always responds on Discord. Yeah, I may not get to you right away. I may not get to you till later in the day, but I'll always get back to you guys.
Same here on Discord.
Yeah. So we all try to do that. Our dog's going crazy. Sorry, guys. Look at Kiosoft units on massage chairs in the mall. Nice. Very cool.
You know, I love sitting in those massage chairs at the mall. Ours have NIAX readers, but like, what's funny is every time we go to the mall, Mrs. Galaxy Games wants to go spend like half an hour in JCPenney's, and they're right outside JCPenney's, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go sit in those chairs. $5, I can get massage like the whole time. It's great.
Oh man. So Waco's Car Wash, man, you're just killing it tonight with the super chats.
Lighten it up.
Lighten it up. So much for all the super chats. He said that he has an education credit union. We do too. Ours is called Schools First. We have a checking account with them because my wife works at the school. So we have a Schools First account, and they're really good. They help with like everything. They're really nice. So we're really happy with them. That's our personal stuff, but not our business. But yeah, I don't know what yours is called, but ours is called Schools First. But Steve wants to know, this is a good question for David. You're on point. You ready? Here you go, David. Explain. Oh, we lost him. Where'd he go?
He's like, his contract time is up. He's done.
We have to pay him by the hour now.
That's right.
So I'll answer. I'll get rid of him until he comes back. He'll be back in a second, you guys. I know he will. He'll pop back on.
Maybe.
Well, maybe not.
So we're talking about the different minis between OG, Super Mini, and Mega Mini?
Yes. So, okay. So really quick. Whoops, I put it away. Sorry.
Oh, I just saw Cole's got the same shirt on. Look at that.
I know.
It's been hidden the whole time.
Tonight too.
It's been hidden the whole time. We're all representing CandyMachines.com tonight.
I ran home and I couldn't find it. My wife said it was out in the laundry, and I was like, oh, I was gonna wear it tonight too. So, different minis. OG Mini is they call it the OG Mini because it was like one of the first ones that David was like one of the first that did the videos on it. So they call it the OG Mini. They're a lot shorter. They're only about, what are they, like 5'7" tall or something. They're not very tall.
They're shorter than me, that's for sure.
Yeah, and they have a really limited playing field. So they're not deep at all. You can fit about 2 layers of toys, and that's about it. They work really good. They're really reliable. I mean, people have had them for years and have had no issues with them. All the parts are super cheap. Everything is easily replaceable. But the only issue is, like, if you like to go longer than a week or so to check on your locations, you might have a problem with those machines because you don't have a lot of stuff that you can put in them. So you're going to be going back if it's a busy location. So that's the OG Mini. The Mega Mini is the new version of the OG Mini, made by the same people.
Yep.
It is like the Super Mini or like the Golden House, same thing. It's very deep. They're actually a little bit wider than what I think they're like 13 and a half, almost 14 inches wide, where like the Golden House is like 13, and I believe the Super Mini is almost exactly 13 inches wide. And the Mega Mini is also from China, so they're a lot less expensive. They run probably right around, let's just say $600. If you order more, they're going to be less, but they're right around between like $600 or so without ordering a ton. But if you order like 6 or above, you're going to be paying more, closer to like $400 to $500 a piece versus $1,000 a piece for regular minis in the States. So like a Super Mini or a Golden House. But you are going to wait for them. So you're going to wait 3 to 4 months, more than likely about 4 months to get one, which is quite a long time. So if you plan ahead, though, you can get a great deal and get a bunch of them. Great machines, super reliable. They have new versions of them coming out where they actually have a removable floor where you can put cement down to the bottom of it. They got some neat stuff coming out with the with the Mega Minis that are just look really cool. They also have a bigger claw than you get on any of the other minis. So they have a larger claw. With what I understand, David said a little more power than most machines too. But they're great machines. And then the last set of machines were going to be what you're going to get in the States. So those are going to be like your Super Minis from CandyMachines.com and your Golden House machines, which include all 4 of them. You get your Golden House, your Ocean Island, and your Space Catcher. But the Golden House is available in 2 colors. But anyways, those 4 minis, all in the States. They all run about the same price. They're about $1,000 without a DBA or anything like that. And but the difference being is that you get the customer service in the States. So you're going to pick up the phone, you got a problem, something's overnighty the next day, and you get all that support, which is great. So whether you order from AZ Amusements or Candy Machines, I think Candy Machines right now has the best customer service that's out there in the market as far as just taking care of you and doing stuff like that. As far as the machines, they're a little bit different between the 2 sets of machines. And if you guys have questions about that kind of stuff, you can talk to Kevin or me or whatever about which machines are, what the difference is between a Golden House and a Super Mini. But you get all the customer support. So you're going to get all the help that you need, and you're going to get the parts you need and all that, which is awesome. So you pay a little bit more money, but you can always pick up the phone and get stuff like immediately versus shipped over from China. So that's probably one of the best parts about those. So if you don't mind spending a little more money, that's what you get. So you get all the customer support. So that's the difference.
Thanks for the novel there, John. I mean, we're all fully educated now.
Thank you. So, and I know we're running over time, but I want to get a couple more comments in here. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Can't believe we lost David. He never came back.
He knew you were going to run over, so he ducked out early.
Maybe that was it. I think we covered pretty much everything. But
we got everything for sure.
You guys can call me anytime. You can send me a message in Discord. If you're not in Discord, join it. Use all of our discounts, all of our codes.
Absolutely.
All the stuff you guys need in this world of vending is in the Discord, and all of your contacts are in there. So if you're not in there and doing that, then you're in the wrong place, because you need to be there. Cole, kicking butt, man.
Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Very awesome.
Love
Thanks for being here tonight too.
Yeah, thank you
guys
so much for joining us. And you're doing awesome. I'm so glad you got into the mini claw machines. I think you're going to kill it, and I want to see 100 by December 1st.
Hopefully.
But no, you're doing awesome. Great job, man. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Thank you, Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators, and more for all your crazy super chats. Thank you, everybody else, for your super chats. You guys are awesome. We appreciate it. And so anything else?
Just good night, guys. Thanks.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.